You're not cooking with food oil, you're fueling a slow rust inside your cells. Today, we're counting down 8 common kitchen oils that act like industrial solvents for your body, flooding fragile fats with heat and light until they oxidize. Stay with me to see why these highly processed omega-6 heavy oils can stoke inflammation and derail hormones, and which simple swaps protect your mitochondria instead of gumming them up. Number 1. Soybean oil. You think soybean oil is harmless background noise? It isn't. It shows up in dressings, mayo, snack coatings, and fryer baskets, turning your day into a slow omega-6 drip that adds up. Here's the truth. It's high in fragile PUFAs. Heat, light, and air push those fats to oxidize. That's like metal rust, but on lipids, forming aldehydes that your detox systems have to clear while your cells take the hit. In busy kitchens, the same soybean oil sits hot for hours. Each reheat drives more breakdown, more polar compounds, more off flavors. Studies link heavy omega-6 intake to a worse omega-3 balance and inflammatory signaling. Mainstream advice says overall diet matters, but repeated heating ramps up aldehyde formation in lab tests and in real fryers. Swap to extra virgin olive oil at home. Ask about cooking fats. Read labels. Bottom line, cut daily exposure. You've seen the everyday drip. Now meet the snack aisle staple with a fryer problem. Number 2. Corn oil. Corn oil brags about a high smoke point. Sounds safe for heat, right? Here's the truth. Smoke point is a kitchen cue, not a safety shield. What matters is oxidative stability. How well the fat holds up when it's hot for a long stretch. Corn oil is heavy in omega-6. Long, rolling heat in a fryer or a skillet pushes those fragile fats to break down into polar compounds and aldehydes. Think of it like a fresh tire turning to crumbly rubber on a long, scorching drive. Refining strips many natural antioxidants that would help guard against that stress, so the slide speeds up under heat. Comparative tests show polyunsaturated oils degrade faster than monounsaturated rich oils during extended frying. Bottom line, skip home deep frying with corn oil. For high heat, use vetted avocado oil or sauté at moderate heat with olive oil. Choose baked or air-fried. Next up, the heart-healthy shield. Number 3. Canola oil. You're told canola is gentle on the heart. The label leans on monounsaturated fat and a mild taste. Here's the truth. How it's made steers the risk. Factory steps are built for shelf life. Seeds get crushed, solvent extracted, then hit with high heat to refine, bleach to clear color, and deodorize to hide odors. Each pass strips protective compounds and stresses the remaining PUFAs. Under that stress, trace trans fats can form. It's like sanding, scraping, and repainting wood until the grain is gone. Smooth to hold, weaker inside. Some dietitians say canola can fit a heart-minded pattern, but when you heat and reuse it, degradation climbs and oxidation byproducts show up. You pay with cell stress. Keep any canola for cold uses only. Store small, dark bottles. Better switch dressings to extra virgin olive oil and add omega-3s from sardines or flax. Now let's look at an oil that seems clean but changes under heat. Number 4. Sunflower oil, refined. Refined sunflower oil gets sold as light and versatile. Here's the truth. The common high-linoleic type is loaded with omega-6, which breaks down fast under heat and time. That's lipid peroxidation, like fresh paint chalking in the sun, leaving reactive scraps that your cells need to mop up. There's a split inside the name. Think of a simple 2-column chart. High-linoleic equals fragile under heat. High-oleic leans more stable thanks to more monounsaturated fat. Industrial refining chases neutral taste and long shelf life, not resilience in your skillet. Long warm-ups and reuses speed breakdown. Clear bottles on bright shelves don't help either. Head-to-head tests show high-oleic versions hold up better than linoleic-rich ones when heated. Bottom line, if a label says sunflower oil, look for high-oleic. At home, use extra virgin olive oil for daily cooking, and keep heat moderate. Next up, another light oil with a heavy omega-6 load. Number 5, safflower oil. Safflower looks clean on paper. Light taste, neat label, and a high smoke point claim. Here's the truth. The standard kind is loaded with linoleic acid. That fat is delicate under heat and quick to oxidize. You pour a neutral oil into the pan, and day by day your omega-6 intake climbs. Linoleic acid weaves into your cell membranes. When excess meets heat and oxygen, it forms reactive scraps that can jam signaling, like static on a radio drowning out the message. A high-oleic version exists and holds up better, but most bottles don't say which one you're getting, or the fine print is easy to miss. Controlled tests show oils rich in linoleic acid break down faster during long heating, even with high smoke points. Skip safflower for sautéing or frying. Use vetted avocado oil or moderate heat olive oil instead. Now to an oil born from fiber fields. Number 6, cottonseed oil. Cottonseed oil wasn't born for your skillet. It started as an industrial byproduct from fiber crops, not a kitchen fat. Here's the truth. To make it edible, producers run heavy refining to strip odors, pigments, and problem compounds. One target is gossypol, a natural cotton defense. It has to be removed. After all that processing, you get a neutral PUFA dense oil that looks clean, but stays fragile when it's hot for a long stretch. In restaurants, big fryers cycle all day. That long, repeated heat drives oxidation forward, building polar compounds and aldehydes that add off flavors and extra stress for your cells. Regulators say the refined oil is safe to sell, but cooking practice is the real risk zone. Ask restaurants what they cook in. Choose grilled or baked over fried. At home, skip cottonseed blends. From fiber fields to winery waste. Next up, number 7. Grapeseed oil. Marketed as clean and chef-approved, grapeseed oil sounds premium. Here's the truth. It's high in linoleic acid and often pressed from winery remnants with heavy extraction. Under sauté and sear heat, those fats oxidize fast and clear bottles on warm shelves speed it up. Chefs like the neutral taste, but that neutrality trades away resilience. Compared to monounsaturated rich oils, it holds less under long heat. Light and air push it toward rancidity. Like leaving sliced apples out, they brown and soften before you finish lunch. Storage matters more than the label. Research comparing oxidative stability finds grapeseed trails extra virgin olive oil under heat. Extra vitamin E in grapeseed doesn't fix the issue when omega-6 is this high. Use it, if at all, for cold prep in small amounts, kept cold and dark. Better yet, switch to EVOO. Finally, the most confusing label in the aisle. Number 8, vegetable oil, generic blends. The bottle says vegetable oil. Sounds safe, sounds simple. Here's the truth. It's a rotating blend built for price and shelf life. You don't know the fatty acid mix, the refining steps, or how old it is when it hits your cart. That mystery matters. You can't gauge omega-6 load or how it holds under heat. In your skillet, the blend acts like its weakest link. High PUFA, heavily refined, oxidation prone. Consumer tests have found brand-to-brand differences, so one week you get one profile, the next week another. On labels for packaged foods, vegetable oil hides these seed oils under one vague term, so you stay in the dark. Treat vegetable oil as a red flag. Swap to named oils. Extra virgin olive oil for daily cooking, avocado oil for high heat, butter or ghee for flavor. Want the truth about what's really safe? Subscribe now so you won't get fooled. You've seen the 8. Let's lock in the fix.